I mean, so what do these guys do in game number 2? We're going to find out because it's getting underway right now. SjoW is looking to climb this series back and put it on even footing, but RDU wants to take a 2-0 lead in this one and keep those playoff hopes alive. Well, when you can't beat them,
join them.
Yeah. SjoW playing his own warrior deck here. Now, we don't know what breed of warrior this is, and a lot of times when players have been queuing up Grim Patron, we've seen him play control warrior.
Yeah, we've seen that once or twice here, so it is still open to the fact that, I mean, well, now we know.
Yeah, it's the dead, that's the dead giveaway.
The Frothing Berserker?
The Grim Patron.
Okay.
Yeah, RDU running back the same deck. Can't blame him for that one. You know, you win game 1, keep the pressure high.
Yeah, I fully expected him to queue this up a lot here in this matchup.
Let's start out with Armor Smith. This card actually isn't that good later in the game because it kind of fuels the fire. But early on, you know, you make the most use out of this card as you can.
Yeah, it's just not very good in this matchup in general, actually, because of reasons like this. It's just a non-high impact minion. Like, gaining life doesn't do you a whole bunch of stuff here. It gives you something to attack with an Acolyte of Pain. It can be a liability on your board versus your opponent if they're doing something with Frothing Berserker. It's actually just one of the worst cards in the mirror.
Yep, so how does SjoW get himself out of this situation? This one's looking tough.
Well, I mean, it's going to start with drawing a lot of cards.
God, that's got to be ugly.
I mean, yeah, the executes aren't amazing in this matchup, but your weapons take care of all the minions in the matchup, except for maybe Emperor Thaurissan.
Yep. It's got to feel bad to execute a knife, to execute an Acolyte.
He's going to get 2 or 3 draws off of it. You got to do what you got to do.
Yep. Well, guess what? He's got to do what he's got to do. This is a second Acolyte potentially out of the board. Now, that being said, he might play around Despite in this situation. I think that would be the reason he doesn't drop Acolyte of Pain. But I still think I'd like to see it get on board here.
Do you Interage it if you play it?
No, Interage is such a key card to making sure you have the damage push. You know, turning Interage into a random card is...
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
You got to have some combo pieces. Once again, SjoW in a tough spot. He's going to have to concede the draws in this one. He has to get something on board and try to get something rolling.
Yeah, I mean, his hand is pretty abysmal right now for this matchup.
I actually don't mind the attack here on the Acolyte of Pain with the Armor Smith either. It does deny some stuff like Cruel Taskmaster and take out the Armor Smith directly. But at the same time, you know, do you want to be attacking an Acolyte of Pain with a 1/3?
Yeah, this Despite's going to get in here. He is going to use the Interage here, and he picks up a second one just because it's such a good turn for him.
Right. I mean, he wipes out the Acolyte, picks up an extra card, has the 3/1 on board, wipes out the Nobish and better. Like, you just can't ask for a better turn. And SjoW, his Acolyte of Pain's a little bit late. And really, his hand kind of just looking shabby at this point. Doesn't have a lot of tools to really get things rolling.
Yeah, I mean, he could slam his own Acolyte of Pain to draw some extra cards here. And then, you know, it really contests for RDU, because he's going to kill his own Acolyte of Pain this turn if he ever uses his Deathbite. So SjoW doesn't have to do it for him with Fiery War Axe here.
Yeah.
But RDU can actually, you know, push for some damage here as well.
Which I actually expect him to do.
This is going to be the second time we've seen Execute get used on an Acolyte of Pain.
Right,
Card is so important in this mirror.
Yeah. What's also really important is that he starts chipping away at his life total. So every single time that he gets in one of these points of damage, he's one step closer to having that combo damage be in range.
SjoW has Execute here if he wants to. You know, holding on to Whirlwind actually might be more valuable. You know, you get to go off your Grim Patrons, use your Frothing Berserkers better. It helps fuel Battle Rage. How much damage can he take off of this Acolyte of Pain?
That's really the funny point to me, is that Whirlwind is actually better than Execute in this matchup because you have to have ways to just get the damage rolling. So this is honestly kind of a race to who can put together the combo pieces first. But RDU's gotten a little bit more value along the way.
If you're SjoW, do you attack here and start shredding some armor, or you just hold on to it?
I don't really think it matters too much either way. If you draw Deathbite, you're going to regret having not attacked him. Say he plays a Frothing Berserker, but on what planet does RDU just jam Frothing Berserker here?
And here we go.
Yeah, everyone's getting in here right now. And that one single Grim Patron, he's pissed off.
he's not happy.
Now this is a major turn for RDU. SjoW has to be able to get this under control, but is that going to be happening? Just as I say, if he draws Deathbite, he's going to regret it.
I mean, what does he even do from here? He's going to have to Battle Rage for one card.
You just try to find something to get set up. If he finds Warsong Commander, maybe it's not the worst spot in the world. I don't know about that Grim Patron. Wow, is he this desperate?
I mean, you almost have to, right? I mean, like, you're just so far behind now.
Well, your opponent just trades the 5/1? Or even just uses a weapon? I mean, I guess at this point...
He could just shield slam it, too, just to make sure he gets in all the damage.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he might have just fallen so far behind that he has to make desperation plays to try to pull damage off the board.
If he were to use shield slam here, he could, swing for like almost, 14 here at SjoW. It's half of SjoW's life total right now.
Yeah, the execute wasn't too important. How important is the shield slam? Yeah, is it worth 3 damage? I think it is.
He's just gonna make more Grim Patrons now too.
And if he's gonna whirlwind, why wouldn't he trade in the 5/1 Grim Patron? That's so weird to me.
He just wanted to get the 5 damage.
Again, at the end of the day, I don't think. Yeah, I mean that's clearly why. I don't think it matters too much. But SjoW now has drawn an Emperor Thorson. He needs the time though. That's the thing I don't think he has is the time to make use of this.
Yeah, I mean RDU is gonna be able to end this game over the next turn or two.
Yep, SjoW just looking stressed out, and how could you not be? I mean, look at the army you have to fight down.
Yeah, at least you're already queued for the playoffs,
The bright side of things. RDU full control of this game right now. I don't expect any of these 1 health minions to be hitting the board anytime soon.
I'm gonna rant for a second. Hey Blizzard, if you're watching this, can you do something about this deck, please? I'm sick of this.
This is fun and interactive.
Yeah, oh yeah, it looks real interactive and fun on SjoW's side. I'm sure he's having a blast.
SjoW's got lots of tools to handle this problem.
And is it really fun for RDU? I mean, yeah, he's winning, but how much counting is he having to do? Come on.
Hearthstone shouldn't be about counting.
Hashtag nerf Warsong Commander.
I'm okay with that. That's really the card I think is the problem. I actually like Grim Patron. I think this is a pretty cool minion.
Yeah, Grim Patron's fine. Grim Patron's fine. You either fix Warsong Commander or this is the weird one. You fix Deathspite, but the problem with that is you take away a good weapon from the control version of Warrior.
SjoW gonna run away from this one. Too many Grim Patrons piling on.
Yeah, everyone got in there real fast.